I always say this about flying. I like flying. It's the crashing that scares me. Did you see those people in the turbulence in that Delta plane?
Man, that's terrible.
Ooh-wee.
Falling's never an issue. It's the sudden stop.
It's the sudden stop that gets you. You know it's bad when they're like, we have to get people to the hospital.
Yeah, we got to land immediately and get people to the hospital.
The crazy thing is, because first of all, if you look up like spiders, drowning, certain things like that, terrified of flying. People are terrified of flying. It's not. It's the crashing. You're fine with flying. We have no control. It's a control thing.
It is, man.
It is. You're 37,000 feet in the air. You are 37,000. Think about that for a second. Oh, my God. Look how high we are. Holy mother of goodness. There is no pulling over if something goes wrong. We get out to check the tires.
Right.
No. I mean, you think about it, everybody died on the plane that got 100 feet in the air in India, and you're 37,000 feet. And the people were saying they had no idea. It just happened. It wasn't like, because normally you say, hey, you know what? We talked to some pilots ahead of us. They've got some, they've told us it's going to be kind of rough. We're trying to figure our way around it.
Yeah.
And, we're going to climb, we're going to dip, whatever. Nope, it was just out of nowhere, they said.
Just all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's the thing about flying is the higher you are, if something goes wrong, the more time you have to address it and work this problem.
Yes. Yeah,
That is the saving grace.
it is.
But it's still terrifying.
It's still because you have no control.
No.
You're sitting there. I mean, think about every time you've driven with your wife or your husband or your friend, and they'll grab onto the oh my goodness handle, or they'll put their foot down in the imaginary brake. Everybody does that. I mean, if it wasn't for my wife, I don't even think I know how to drive. I don't know how I get places safely.
I'm telling you, man, the time I go back to is my kids and I were on a flight and we were landing in Salt Lake. And this apparently happens a lot, from what I understand, in Salt Lake and Las Vegas, is
the mountains.
The mountains.
Mm-hmm. Denver's horrible.
Denver. Not necessarily Las Vegas, but Denver. But you've got at Salt Lake, you've got those mountains there to the east of you. And right as we were landing, everything was smooth. And we might have been maybe 20 feet off the runway, and just all of a sudden, we just dropped and just boom, hit that runway and bounced.
Whew.
And that was terrifying.
It is. And we flew from L.A. to El Paso. I was playing, this is when they were, the USL, which is like the second run of soccer here. It used to be the only thing. Mm-hmm. And we were flying from there to El Paso. And over Arizona somewhere, we hit an air pocket and we dropped. We probably didn't drop more than 20 feet. You would have thought we dropped 1,000 feet. The look on people's faces, some stuff went flying. And again, it's the out of nowhere. It's when they tell you, hey, there's some stuff coming. You get ready for it. You got the seatbelt on. You're good. You expect some of that. They know it. It's when it's unknown.
Yeah.
That scares the out of you.
Well, how about, I guess it was earlier this week, the Delta flight had to maneuver.
Yes.
Had to just nosedive 500 feet to avoid hitting another aircraft. I imagine what that was like.
That is
just
because you think you're missing something, and with all the stuff, I mean, they're speaking. I know they've got more hearings today in D.C.
On the Potomac.
Yeah, and that you're hearing. So what I heard yesterday, because I watched some of it, is they asked the flight to maneuver to another. What was it called? Another runway, and they said they were going to ignore them. You could tell, you can hear them talking. And instead, they went over and said, fine, they'll do it. And when they did that, that's when they didn't see the helicopter till the last second. And that's when they said, oh, my bleep. And then it was it. So it feels like that's all human error. You're not looking to see if something didn't work, or it just feels like it's human error. And when you're dealing with people's lives, there's a reason they say there's 265 souls on this airplane. It's not. There are some things you can be. If you're government, you can go. Maybe not everybody needs to get free coffee in the Department of Justice. Maybe we could cut back on the, trans puppet operas in Peru. But when it comes to flying and stuff like that, where there's true safety, you can't skimp on that.
Have you ever watched the videos on YouTube of like pilots arguing with the ground control?
Yes.
I love that because it's like, dude, the guy his job is to direct your flight.
Yeah.
And you're arguing with him. If something goes wrong, it ain't him on the ground that's going to pay the price.
I know. So it's control. It's truly what it's about. It's control. I think if you flew in the cockpit with the pilots and you're able to see the stuff that's going on and how they don't seem to care, and that's what a lot of people were saying on this flight, the Delta flight that had to make the emergency land. There was 25 people injured, but they said they looked at the, what are they called? The stewardess? No, you don't call them that, do you? What do you call them?
Flight attendant.
There you go. I don't want to get it wrong and be accused.
Sky waitresses.
Sky waitresses, that's right. Soon to be OnlyFans people. Listen, not funny, people.
No.
But they all said the same thing. They looked at the, sky waitresses, as he put it. I didn't. I think is perfect. The doctors in training, and said that they didn't have any. They weren't panicking. They were very calm. Because you look for some form of give me some form of safety. Give me something that I can soothe my soul. Please. We're 37,000 feet in the air. Looking over, he's like, nothing we can do about this one.
Tell me we're going to be okay.
All I know is we're going to be the first person at the crash site.
Get your phones ready.
Yeah, they didn't even have time for that. They had time for pictures afterwards, but no time for that. So crazy indeed.